I'll be sharing my screen, Miss. Hi, can everyone see my screen na?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Grabe, nakaka-excite. Miss Izzy, thank you very much for the very informative session kanina sa part 1 natin. So sobrang exciting talaga nun. Learning about paano ba gumawa ng brand. Really great for startup. So tonight, before I continue, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Al Postrado. I'm the head for social media and community growth of Immensity Group Philippines. And I'll be discussing about building a tribe around your brand and why is it important. So let's talk about tribe marketing. So we'll be talking about what makes a tribe, people in your tribe. We'll be talking about the difference between community management and community growth. And then we'll be having a breakout room later again for engagement. And then the part 2 later would be platforms, technicalities. How do you create your own Facebook and Viber community? What are the tools and tips in growing your own community and how to select proper partner groups? Additional would be influencer marketing and benefits for your business. Ayan. So let's start, no? So comment down muna, what makes a tribe ba? When the word tribe is sinabi, ano ba yung mga unang naiisip nyo? Anyone dyan? Pag sinabing tribe, community? Anyone? Ano pa? So we have community, and para marami nagtatype. And loyal friends, support group, group of people, very good, no? Sabi ni Google, tribe is a group of people that follow the same culture and same belief. So this is very true. In order for us to create a brand, kailangan meron tayong pinaniniwalaan. For example, homebodies. Ano ba yung common culture natin sa homebodies? Bakit 3 million people yung nandun? That's because they have a very great home culture. Meron silang belief na pinaniniwalaan nila there. So let's talk about what makes a tribe. Everything starts with an idea. So meron tayong 3 parts in order for us or for you to create a tribe. We start with idea. So ito gusto ko tong maalala nyo, your vibes attract your tribe. What does this mean? This means, kanina diniscuss ni Miss Izzy yung branding mo. The branding itself is the vibes or vibration na pinoproject mo. How do you create content? How do you engage to your people? How do you engage dun sa mga customers mo? That's the vibe that you are putting out there. And syempre, kung sino yung mga taong nakaka-relate sa'yo, nakaka-relate sa mga values na nilagay mo doon, that will be your tribe.
Michael, kumain ka na at kinakain na ng pusa. Aring...
Yan, si Michael. Next would be, after the idea, we have this main idea na naka-ready sa atin. Next, we'll be needing leaders. These are the admins of the community. This will be the founders. Sila yung nagre-ready. Sila yung nag-create ng mga engagement. Ayan. It's okay, Miss Vanessa. Ayan. Next would be, syempre, members. So wala tayong makikreate na group if wala talaga tayong member. So same sa mga business, hindi tayo makapag-create ng business if wala tayong customers na naka-ready sa atin. So again, in order to make a tribe, we need to have the composition of these 3. We need to have an idea for their belief system, the leaders or the admins, and then syempre the members. But let's talk about people in your tribe. Kapag ba nasa homebodies kayo, sabi kanina maraming nasa homebodies, yung mga tao ba nakikita nyo doon pare-parehas? Pare-parehas ba sila? Anyone? No? Minsan magkakatulad, di ba? Minsan tulad-tulad sila ng gusto. Yung iba sa comments makikita nyo, hindi, tama, may puti, may team kahoy, di ba? Team kahoy kami sa bahay ngayon. So very different. So let's talk about the 2 major people in a tribe. So hulaan nyo kung ano to. Hulaan nyo tong sinong user persona to na madalas nasa group. Based sa picture. Ayan, sirit na. Ayan. So the first user persona are the buyers. Sa totoo lang, sa mga communities before pa may homebodies, long ago, around siguro mga 5 years ago, sikat na rin ang mga groups. But ang unang mga communities na nagawa is yung mga buy and sell communities. Sino dito ang mga nasa buy and sell communities? Diba? Bago pa magka-marketplace, nagba-buy and sell na, bibili sa ganito, or may binibentang product. That's why the very first persona is talagang nasa mga buyers. Next, this one. Ito naman yung counterpart nila. This one are called the promoters. So they are the people na very short nagpo-promote. Diba? So let's see difference nila. So per buyer, these are the people who buy from you or who buy from the brand. They buy but don't usually promote. Or they buy and promote your product. So syempre minsan mix. So parang minsan pumunta lang ako sa page para what? Nakakita kasi ako ng discount. So naging follower ako ng page, nag-join ako sa community nila kasi bakit? Nakita ko ng discount. I want to buy that. After that, wala na. Hindi ko shinare. Hindi ko man lang pinicturean and pinost na bumili ako dito sa communities na to. But other people like the promoter, ayan. These are the people na sometimes hindi naman bibili sa'yo, pero naka-follow and naka-subscribe. Anong ginagawa nila? They encourage people to buy and follow the page or the community. So sa mga community, sa mga groups, sila yung mga taga-comment. Diba? Minsan ako, kahit ako, hindi ako bumibili, nakikita ko, for example, yung ice maker na sumikat sa homebodies or air fryer. Shinare ko lang talaga siya kasi hindi ako bumibili. So naging promoter ako at that part. Ayan. So let's talk about after knowing sino ba yung tao sa communities natin, let's talk about community management and community growth. Ano ba yung difference nila? Anyone here pwedeng bigay sa akin ng insight? Ano bang difference ng management into growing? Tayo mag-volunteer tayo ng 1%. Si Miss Ria, kita ko siyang umingit. Ano sa tingin niyo, madam, ang difference in management and growing?
For me, yung community management is yung taga-manage ng community. Pero naman, ewan ko kung tama itong naisip ko. And community growth, ayun yung nag-aano ka ng leads sa mismong community. Yun lang. Thank you.
Yes, malapit na.
Tawag pa tayo ng isa.
Tawag pa tayo ng isa? Sino pa ang pwedeng...
Siguro, volunteer siguro.
Ayan. Si Miss Lee, ganun tayo mag-volunteer dito. Yung pangalan.
Manage community management siguro is to retain. Community growth is to grow the community.
Exactly, no? Thank you so much. Very good. Yeah. So in community management, in short, these are everything that is happening inside the community. What does this mean? It means that lahat ng nangyayari, the content, ano yung mga nakapost, inabutan nyo ba sa homebodies tong Irish Spring? Yung iba, ang nilalagay nila kung ano-ano. These are the content na minamanage ng mga admins. Next, engagement. Yung mga replies, yung pakikipag-usap, pag may nakita sila na bad words, tinatanggal nila. These are the management of the community. We also have the members itself. Meron tayong mga admins, meron tayong invitation to join. And then syempre, we have community guidelines. Yung kaninang binabanggit kanina, like the common belief, yung idea, most of the time in community, nasa community guideline siya. So these are the rules na if magjo-join ka, you need to agree that you'll follow. Ayan. While the community growth is community management plus. So ito yung beyond community management. After managing inside the business or the page, This time, community growth is anything that's happening outside the community that helps improve the number or engagement of the community itself. Ayan. So these are sometimes community collaboration. So for example, this is one of the brands na hinawakan namin. This is from the group Let's Eat Pare. Anyone here nasa Let's Eat Pare? So one of our brands na hinawakan namin, concept store, nag-create sila ng community collaboration. So nagpa-post kami doon, nag-create kami ng engagement there. That's an example of community collaboration. Yan. For homebodies, imagine yung influencer na pina-follow nyo nag-join sa homebodies. Di mag-join din kayo, di ba? Yan. Cross-posting and cross-community campaigns and event. Ito madalas nangyayari to, nasabi nga ni Ms. Easy kanina, si homebodies naging advertising platforms na rin. And left and right, ang dami nilang event na nangyayari. So these are part of community growth. Ayan. So let's do a very quick breakout room lang, no, to explore how to really grow your business. So here are the instructions. So number 1, get your mobile devices. So ready niyo yung phones nyo, prepare niyo yung social media handles nyo. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Social media handles, if you have your Facebook page, i-ready niyo siya. If you have your Instagram, if you have your TikTok, if you have your YouTube, i-ready niyo siya, and then we'll be going into a like and share, like and follow breakout room natin later on. So clear ba yung instructions natin? I think clear naman.
Yes.
Thank you, Sir Mark, for the breakout room.
Good evening. Yan, tayo na lang ang natira. Okay. Yan, dapat pala ginawa natin to at the very beginning. Okay. So for this breakout room, ayan, since dalawa lang tayo, though lahat naman po ng pages natin yung post natin sa Facebook. So do you have your Facebook handles or your Facebook pages para i-like nyo yung page na isa't isa? Hi, Rajiv and Ms. Zelda. Ayan po, okay. So, okay, mag-share tayo ng screen. Okay. Ano po ang Facebook page ni Ms. Zelda? Pa-dictate na lang po ng Facebook page so we can show you para makita natin kung alin yung Facebook page natin.
At Zil Designs po. ZYLDESIGNS.
ZYL Designs?
Yes po.
One? Okay. This one?
Yes po.
Yan. Sir Rajiv, nakita mo yung Zil Designs? Ito. How about on Instagram? Pareho lang?
Opo, pareho lang po. Pero not so active in Instagram.
Ayan, huli. Okay, so follow natin. Ayan. Pero ang ganda oh. O diba, you're also there. The right way to go. And you're optimized for mobile actually, o diba? Naka-inactive ata si Sir. So hanapin natin si Sir Rajiv Akmandas. Do you have LinkedIn ba? Or do you
Yes
have-
po.
Okay. Okay.
May LinkedIn din po ako.
Zilda Designs. LinkedIn page or LinkedIn account?
LinkedIn account po.
So gumawa ka na ng
Zilda, hindi po siya Zil Design sa LinkedIn. Yung ano ko po, Zilda Fernando.
Ayan. Okay, so gawa ka na rin ng page mo on LinkedIn. Ayan, follow. Diba? If you want to be discovered, make sure tingnan mo, for the 3 platforms na pinalo natin, wala ka pang page dun sa isa. Sa YouTube.
Wala po. Hindi ako mahilig mag-video.
So, since you're in the creative industry, make sure na you also showcase your, like ako, naghahanap ako ng creative designer. Hindi lang naman ako sa Facebook, paano ko ma-YouTube ako, hindi kita nahanap, di ba? Yan.
Try ko po.
Huwag mo i-try, gawin mo. Kasi more visibility,
Gawin mo.
get you more customers. Okay. So, hanapin natin si Sir sa... Ayan. For us naman, actually, ang hinihingi lang namin thank you is you like our page, so you can go to Immensity Group Philippines and like our page. Yan. We're also on all social media platforms. So, lahat ng handle namin is iisa. Immensity Group PH on all. From LinkedIn to TikTok to YouTube. O, di ba? Ang dali. And Instagram, on Facebook. So, if you type Immensity Group PH, it will show you all of our platforms. It's the same handle for everything.
Immensity Group PH.
Ayan.
Immensity Group H po or may PH pa po sa...
Immensity,
Is it double P or isang P lang?
Immensity Group PH, dalawa. Yan.
Dalawa po.
Yan.
Okay.
Yun lang. Ayan. So, ito Immensity Group PH na to, it's the same for kahit hanapin mo kami sa Instagram. LinkedIn, pareho lang. Diba? Yun. So, hanapin naman natin si Sir Rajiv. Yan, lumabas na siya ng pages. Well, ayun, okay. And then we start liking, like, o diba? Hanapin natin siya ngayon for Instagram. Kasi if, for example, you're a service provider, supposedly, nahanap ka talaga on all platforms. So, wala siya on Instagram. Yan. So, YouTube. Sa YouTube, actually, kung real estate, nakikita niyo si Priselo. Wala din siya. Okay. Lumabas lang is Alveoland. LinkedIn, I'm sure, nandun siya. Hanapin natin. Wala din siya. Sige. Okay, so, ayan. Ayan. Hello! Hi, Rajiv.
Hi.
And we are
Sorry,
starting...
I had dinner lang. Medyo
Okay.
had to change my family for
It's okay. So, we found you on Facebook, but we couldn't find you on Instagram and YouTube.
Wala ako sa Instagram, wala rin ako sa YouTube.
So, gawa ka na.
Ano,
So, gawa ka na.
wala akong Alveo sa... I have my own Instagram page for personal use. Wala akong Alveo IG. Wala rin akong YouTube. Meron bang mga needs sa IG? Di ba, may buyers ba sa IG? Di ba it's more for lang? Showing pictures and all that lang?
Actually, for real estate, Instagram is essential. Ito, nahanap ka na namin on Facebook, o diba? Kasi more of the affluent customers aren't actually on YouTube. They're on Viber and Instagram. TikTok and Facebook are more of the same persona. Pero if you really want medyo AB, they're not on Facebook. They're on Facebook Messenger. Pero when scrolling the feed, especially if it's a creative thing or if it's a property or something, they're on Instagram. So the answer to your question is yes.
I have to do this again. Yung page ko, ginamit for our team page. Convert to team page. Kaya, if you notice here, kaka-open ko lang ng page ko ulit. Good thing I did it May 24, kaya kita nyo. Pero, if I didn't do it, you would say I don't have a Facebook
Ayun.
profile
So if,
for Alveo.
for example, your branding, since you're selling something that's hindi naman sa'yo si Alveo, diba? So what defines you as a brand? Your brand personality should be you. So ang pinopromote mo talaga is you as the Alveo real estate provider. So ikaw mismo as the broker or the agent. So if I search for you on all of the platforms, you should be there. Kasi parang, I know someone from Alveo. I met him before. Kunwari, hindi kayo nakita ulit. May Instagram siya. He tried to look for you on Instagram, so wala. Or you're running
Oh
Facebook
my God.
ads, kaya siguro yung delivery nyo is mababa pa yung conversion kasi nag-placement kayo on Instagram, but if they saw your ad on Instagram and they clicked on it, it reverts them back to Facebook. Yung iba ayaw lumilipat ng platform. Ina-X na agad yung ad.
Ganun ba yun?
Yes. Yes. Yun. O, diba? Nakita niyo yung mga loopholes ng ano nyo, ng social media nyo. Tapos, if you're familiar with Preselo on YouTube, look at
I've
Preselo.
heard of it.
Not only are they earning, tignan mo, naka almost blue badge na sila. Not only are they earning from the monetization of this page, they're also earning from the sales of the properties being sold here. Ayan. Actually, ang YouTube nga, dalawang ways ka pwedeng kumita. The monetization and also yung mismong products and services mo. So, utilize kasi it's free. Diba? Ayan. Sa LinkedIn then you're allowed to create a page on LinkedIn. So, if you're on LinkedIn and you're targeting mga business people A to B, you should have a page also on LinkedIn. And you can join
That's
groups
true.
on LinkedIn. Groups.
You can join group.
Yes.
Ang dami naman. Wow.
Diba?
You don't have to do yung face-to-face marketing anymore or going to events or going to certain areas to meet people.
Actually,
You can just
kasi
tap them online.
online is way much faster, especially if nagbo-market ka to affluent na OFW. They're on groups also. So you can find them there. Kaya 'di ba kanina, hanapin mo kung nasaan si customers mo. Ayan. Okay. How about Miss Anne-Marie? Ano po ang ating Facebook? Okay. Yung kay Miss Zilda, chat mo na lang Miss Zilda yung page mo para ma-follow din. So we're doing a like and like follow train. So nilike namin yung sa'yo, like mo din yung kay Miss Zilda. Si Anne-Marie, what's your Facebook page? Ay, kakapasok lang. Hello? Ayan. For those na i-chat nyo na lang sa chat box para mag-start tayo ng follow train.
I-like namin yung page nila. Oo.
Yes. Ayun. So every time we do this, yung mga magka-classmate, dapat pala ginagawa namin to in the beginning before kumonte yung participants. Ila-like natin yung page ng isa't isa. Ayan. So lesson learned. So next time na gagawin namin. Ayan. Ayan. Okay, so we now go back to the main session.
I like watching Priscilla. ZY.
Ayan. Nandiyan na sila.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hello.
Kamusta? Na-like nyo ba ang page ng isa't isa?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Beginning no 68 sila. Ngayon kasi 30 na lang. Okay, so sige, let's start the L chain on. Yan, nagka 3 followers, o diba? Nag-grow agad. Kahit gano'ng konti, nag-grow pa din. So next episode, we'll do this in the beginning para hindi siya sa dulo. Okay,
Yes.
lesson.
Ngayon siya, Miss Easy.
Patype naman the mga pages to like.
Mhm. Nagulat sila, may LinkedIn page pala sa LinkedIn group, o diba?
Bagong learning yan. Dito pala si Sir Rajiv. Sir Rajiv, thank you. Yan. Type your FP there sa chat and then yung mga pahabol. Like nyo, like and follow. Thank you.
Yan.
Yeah, so let's proceed. Bro. Thank you very much.
Crocodile.
Yan.
Okay.
So let's talk about naman the platforms for community. Ano ba yung mga popular platforms ngayon where you can create a tribe around your brand? So meron tayong number 1, we have syempre Facebook. We have in number 2, Viber. And right now, dahil sa nag-pandemic, kasama sa top 3 natin would be Discord community. Ayan. Sino-sino ba dito yung mga nandito sa tatlo? Kahit isa lang. Meron naman siguro tayo lahat Facebook group na sinalihan, di ba? Ayan. Thank you very much, Miss Leigh Velasco. How about yung iba? How about Viber? For Viber communities, meron ba kayong nasalihan? Ayun o. Si Miss Leigh, even sa Discord, di ba? Ayan. They're very great. No? So, in Facebook, these are called Facebook group lang. So, for example, we have the Let's Eat Pare community. This is one of our partners community. headed by Mark Del Rosario. We have 450,000 members. Ayan, syempre, homebodies, no? Nagawa ni Damayora. They have 3 million members. We also have Classic Titos and Titas of Manila. Ayan, if you're looking for a high-end market dito sa Classic Titos and Titas of Manila, marami sila dyan. Maraming nakatago dyan.
Maraming nakatago dyan ng mga affluent ng mga titos and titas, guys. Start joining that group.
Yung kanina na 15 million spender, nandyan yon, yung iba dyan, di ba?
True.
Yan. We also have the Viber community. So for Viber communities, actually, most of them are composed ng talagang sa mga lugar lang. For example, we have like the app for Shopee. We have this one, Go Negosyo Community. This one is in Pasig. We have in Alabang. Most of them are really marketplace talaga. So dito ka pwedeng umorder on the spot. But let me share lang the difference between Viber group and community. Sa mga may Viber dito, very common, lahat kayo siguro nasa group na. But what's the difference between the two? So in Viber group, we only have 250 members only. It means na if gusto nyo more personal, yung gagawin yung community, like maybe in a family lang or in a business, communication-wise, you can use Viber group. In Viber community naman, we have unlimited number of members. Even if umabot kayo ng millions, pwede pa rin sa Viber community. Ayan. Second, difference nila is sa Viber group, members contact information is freely available. Dahil si Viber group na is more on the personal side, yung information nila is freely available. Pwede nyo makita yung number. You can just 2 clicks away and then pwede nyo i-message privately yung person. On a Viber community, this is very different. The phone numbers of the members are well hidden. So nakatago siya. Ang tanging makakapag-message lang to other people are the super admins or the admins of the community. Ayan. But take note, in the community, everyone, even admins, can choose to whether to let other community member message them or not. So may choice tayo dyan sa Viber community. Sa Viber group, wala. And lastly, in Viber groups, ang capability lang nila is more on admin side. They can remove members, they can add members. On Viber community, meron tayo mga special powers such as super admins. We have admins that oversee conversation. Admins and super admins can add and remove members. They can directly invite other admins. They can remove people from the community. They can ban people from joining and rejoining the community. They can appoint other admins and many more. So sobrang laki ng difference from Viber community and Viber group. Ayan. In Discord community naman, most of these are really gamers. Ayan. Dito as a gamer myself, nandito rin ako sa ibang communities na to. Ayan. Here are some top Discord communities. Actually, even yung mga marketing ng ibang cryptocurrency, mga NFT games, most of them, actually some of them, nakikita ko na rin sa mga Discord communities. Ayan. Discord Park, one of the very well-known with 15,000 user in the server. So let's talk about paano ba tayo gumawa ng Facebook community. So this is the step-by-step process sa mga gustong matuto kung paano ba mag-create ng sarili nilang Facebook at saka Viber community. Ayan, naka-layered down na talaga. So how to create your own Facebook group. So step 1. On the upper right of your Facebook or Facebook page, Facebook profile, there's meron diyang menu button that you can click on the top. After that, you can just click create group. And then ito yung prompt na lalabas sa kanya. If you click the X, babalik yan doon sa may menu. But if you click the create group again, ito yung lalabas. So very simple lang kung paano gumawa. First, lagay nyo ng name. Ako, I love cats. As this is a sample naman, I put here, Cat Supreme. Diba? And then second, step 3, I need to select or you need to select the privacy setting. We have the public communities on Facebook, we have the private communities. Anong difference nila? On the public community, anyone on or off Facebook can see ano ba yung pinopost. So kahit hindi ako member ng community na yon, pwede ko makita yung post ng isang member. On a private community, only members who is in the group can see the post ng kanilang kapwa member. And before you can join, meron tayong talagang approval process from the admin. Next, step 4, add people to your group. You need to be able to invite at least one person in order for you to create your own Facebook group. And then lastly, step 5, click create. And then, ayan na, meron ka ng sarili mong Facebook group. If you're using your own business or page, it's the same thing. You can click on the menu on the upper top and then you can create your own Facebook group there. But wait, there's more. Siyempre, hindi doon natatapos ang pag-create ng isang community. Kasi bakit? Sinong member ang mag-e-enjoy kapag ganito lang yung community mo? Di ba? Parang wala pa yung pinag-usapan natin kanina na sa branding mismo, sa mga content. Wala pa talaga. So, we have another step on step 6, which is to change your group banner by clicking the edit button. So, you need to personalize the page itself na. We start yan. Kita nyo, nilagyan ko siya ng meow. And then next, the last step actually is more on step 7, go to group setting on the left side, bottom left side, to further customize your group. This is very important. No, you need to, if you want to change your name or you want to add description, if you want to change the settings niya from public to privacy, you need to change that if you want. You can hide or unhide your community. You can actually also add location. If you want to change the web address, diba? Pwede rin dito, even the group colors, the badge, the affiliation, group types, and many more. Ayan. Sa deeper conversation about communities, we can talk more about this. So sa mga gustong mag-screenshot nitong slide na to, ito yung step-by-step process.
Isa naman namin yung slides to everyone.
Ayan, ayan. Tama kami, send naman namin. But ito, you only need 7 steps in order for you to create a Facebook group for your personal wise or for business. Next, for the own Viber community, this is easier. You only need 4 steps lang. And step 1, you need to open this at your phone. So hindi po tayo makakapag-create ng community using your PC or using your laptop. Kailangan po nasa phone tayo or tablet. So you need to open your Viber app. From there, you should click itong message button nila on the lower right side. And then may prompt na gilalabas na ganito from new chat, new group, and new channel. You just need to create new channel and then another prompt will be shown to you. So you have create a channel. So syempre lastly, click the create a new channel. Then step 3, you just need to input your name, the description of the community, and the image. So this one, nilagyan ko siya ng name na Greatness Coffee Shop. Description na nilagay ko, very simple. A great coffee in the morning can make your whole day. And then I just put a simple image here. Take note lang that you need to make sure that the description describes the purpose of your community. If the purpose of your community is about selling, kailangan mo siyang ilagay sa description niya. If ang purpose nito is like tulad nito, I just want to share with other people yung passion ko with coffee. Ganito lang yung ilalagay kong description. If you want it for learning-wise, para mas matuto yung mga tao, you can put it here. You need to be very specific. Sabi nga ni Miss Easy kanina, specific is terrific. Ayan, syempre step 4, you need to be able to invite your contacts. So syempre, mga friends mo, invite mo sila, they will receive notification invite like this. And then you just need to click join channel and automatically na magjo-join na siya dun sa community mo. Dati, ang name talaga niya nakalagay dito is join community. But ngayong 2022, bagong release lang nila, binago lang nila join channel. But it's the same function as the community. Nag-iba lang sila ng name. So again, these are the 4 steps in order to create your own Viber community. Step 1, open your Viber app on your phone. Step 2, click new channel. Step 3, input details. And then step 4, invite your contacts. So si Viber community, if you want to start a community for posting about discounts, posting about your business, mas maganda talaga sa Viber community yan. Yan yung mga sinasalihan din namin ngayon. So after creating your own community, I want you to take note of some of this. This is about growing your community. This is not only about community, this might be, or no, this is actually, pwede rin siya para sa mga page nyo or sa brand nyo. So how do you grow your community? Ayan, meron lang tayong video lang na ipapakita. Okay. I'll share my screen also.
When it comes to bringing more people in, don't be afraid to ask people to post or to ask people for help.
I think it's a good idea to add your friends to your group when you start, just to kind of get it rolling.
Find other groups that are similar sizes or even bigger that you can say, hey, we'll shout you out, you shout us out.
When people say, another group told me about you, when people say, I heard about you, and it's like, wow, we must be doing something right.
Ayan. Sige, ano yung natutunan nyo dun sa very quick video lang? Anyone here can volunteer? Ano yung ibig sabihin nila dun sa mga binanggit nila kanina? At least 1 or 2.
Word of mouth is important, very important, or a referral is very important.
Yes, thank you very much, Rachid. Right, word of mouth, di ba? Anyone else? Pili pa tayo ng isa ulit. Randomly.
Miss Lay said, find other groups and collaborate. Shout out to engage. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Yan.
Ayan, very good.
Ask and you shall receive. So don't forget to ask. Don't forget to ask.
But syempre, ito lang siya. How to grow your community. Number 1, you need to set it up right. Hindi siya pwedeng basta maka-create ka lang ng community. Why? Because the community is an extension of your brand. Everything na mangyayari sa community mo is an extension of what you represent. If you're representing a brand or a page or your business, everything that will happen there is an extension. So you need to be able to set it up right. You need what? A catchy name. Diba? Pag nakakita kayo sa groups right now, hindi naman kayo, pag halimbawa, naghahanap kayo ng bibilhan, hindi naman kayo maghahanap ng communities. Pag naghanap kayo sa Facebook, ang search nyo buy and sell. That's a catchy name kasi buy and sell. It's a very relevant name sa kailangan ng tao. A great description, like yung sa home bodies kanina. Very well thought yung description nila. Very important yun. Artworks and content preparation. Before you create a community, at least you need to be able to have the idea, ano ba yung ipopost mo doon? Ano ba yung ilalagay mo? Ano ba yung i-engage ng tao sa'yo? That's why the first part of our session kanina is more on branding and content creation because, again, extension lang ang community. It will come from your brand. And last, a proper guidelines. You need to have a rules. Rules doon sa communities mo. Pwede ba to? Hindi ba to pwede? Like sa Let's Eat Pare community, that's a food community. One of their guidelines there is that hindi ka pwede mag-post ng anything not related to food. That's a very clear and very good guideline. Diba? So madaming ganyan. Again, a great vibe to attract your tribe. So sa setting up pa lang, very important. Next, Give your members exceptional value. So bukod sa paggawa ng tama dun sa page mo or sa community mo, you need to be able to have, bakit ba sila magjo-join? Ano ba yung idea ng group mo? Ano ba yung ready mong ibigay for them? Ano yung value mo? For example, the group namin at Digital Advertising Philippines. What we want to give there is the value that yung mga learning session na to, this is the value that we want to give out there. Ito yung mga content that we created. This is an example of an event. You can create event, you can create contest. Diba? If people care about your community and enjoy the group, they will invite other people there. They will invite their own friends. So home buddies, diba? They started around 2020 sila nag-start. Wala pa talaga sila. And then at 2021, around October, bago silang sumisikat, they have around 100,000 members. After 1 week, nag-double yon into 200,000. Another week, additional 100,000. Anong nangyari doon? Nag-viral sila. People care for the content na nang doon. Yung mga Boodle finds na makikita mo lang doon. Yung mga Team Puti versus Team Kahoy. Nandun siya lahat. That's a very great value sa mga tao. Kaya, people invited there, and then in a blink of an eye, after 3 months, na-hit nila by December the very first million.
1.1.
Yan, 1.1 by December. Paano namin to nalaman? Kasi kausap
Nandun
namin.
kami.
Nandun kami. Kausap namin, sila Mayora Frances, how they created it, paano sila nag-start. We're there nung 100,000 pa lang sila. We're the very first people na nag-create ng engagement and partnership with them. Kasama kami sa mga yun. Diba? And imagine, in a blink of an eye, naging sila na yung home buddies ngayon with 3 million. Ayan, again, talk to your members. Hindi lang pwedeng sila lang nag-uusap or ikaw lang, admin lang kausap mo doon. What we want is to acknowledge na members na nandun pala tayo. Reply ka sa mga comments, i-initiate ka ng engagement sa mga members. Makikita niyo sa home buddies, even sin the Mayora Frances, yung mga tanod niya doon, nagko-comment and nag-share talaga. Be open to inviting. Huwag kang mahihiya mag-invite. Diba? Remind members, pwede sila mag-invite ng tao nila, ng friends nila. Get help from your friends. Nabanggit nga kanina eh. Don't hesitate to ask for help. And sino ba hihingan mo ng tulong? Your friends, your Facebook friends, your close friend, your family. Invite mo sila. Ayan. And then syempre, cross-community collaboration. Ito yung parang siguro for me very important in terms of growing your community. This is about being in collaboration with similar groups, either bigger or smaller. Ayan. Ito yung mga gagawin nyo. You need to contact and engage with their admins. Sa Facebook communities, makikita nyo openly yung admin. Sa Viber communities, makikita nyo openly. So you need to engage with them. You can also ask them for advice and tips. Ano ba yung mga na-experience nila? Diba? This is an example of collaboration. Imagine if yung baby community natin kanina na Cat Supreme na ginawa natin was posted on home buddies. Sa 3 million kaya na yun, meron din kayang mahilig sa mga pusa na pwedeng mag-join dun sa Cat Supreme. Yes or no? Raise your hand if you think yes. Yan, tama si Ms. Jamila, yes. Anyone else? Yes. Diba? Imagine, kahit 10% lang doon yung mahilig sa pusa. That's around gaano karami? Around 300,000. Hindi mo siya magjo-join agad-agad, but that's a possibility that you want to take in. Para sa TikTok lang kanina, 36 million yung users na nandun. Kahit sabihin na yung hindi mo alam kung paano ka mag-post doon, mag-video doon, nagawa ka lang ng simple, yung possibility na lang na someone from the 36 million might order from you or makita ng post mo is very great na. This is the same with communities. And sobrang daming big communities out there that you can collaborate.
And this is For the social media managers and the content creators, this is a shortcut. And this
Yeah.
is a way para makatipid kayo on ad spend. When you start doing ads or content for the ads for your page, di ba ganito yun? Punta ka sa page ko, punta ka sa page ko, sana maging customer ka, sana maging customer ka. May 3 million na similar na sa user persona na dinefine mo, nandun sa group na yun, tawag ka ng tawag sa'yo, punta ka na lang doon para tapos na. 'Di ba? Mag-campaign ka na doon. Instead na maghintay ka ng 3 months, mag-spend ka ng 20,000 on ads, ibayad mo na lang kay Homebodies yung 20,000, ipapromote ka nila sa sure na 3 million followers. For those who are very good in strategizing how to maximize your time, going towards group community engagements or campaigns is a very good way to go.
Yes. Very big example din ito, Miss Easy. Alam niyo yung mga boodle finds? The air fryer. Di ba bigla siya sumikat sa Homebodies? And anyone wants air fryer, kahit anong brand pa siya. So anong nangyari dun sa mga brands na yun? Yung mga brands nakipag-collaborate kay Homebodies like Toshiba. Other brands like Midea. Anong ginawa nila? Nakipag-collaborate sila. They did partnership. Why? Kasi the big brands know that yung customers nila is nandun na eh. You have an organic customer in a community wherein willing silang bumili ng items.
Ready silang bumili.
Ready silang bumili, yes. Diba? So that's how powerful a great community is. So again, like I said kanina, you need to set it up right. You need to give your members exceptional value. Number 3, talk to your members and engage. Number 4, be open to inviting. And then lastly, cross-community collaborations. For cross-community collaborations, I want to deepen the knowledge here more on how to select proper partner groups. Sobrang dami, left and right. Ako siguro, madam, I joined around 70, 100 plus na groups na. So paano namin siya ina-identify? So number 1, ito lang, very simple, relevance. If you want to partner with a group, relevant ba yung community na yon dun sa product mo or dun sa community na build mo? An example, pag food community ka, you can collaborate with restaurant communities. You can also collaborate with supplier communities. Why? Kasi as a food community, important yung mga restaurant for you eh. As a food community, important yung may nagsusupply ng mga foods. Diba? For home community, pag naglagay ka ng picture dyan ng isang food, kahit sabihin mo na hindi yan food community, sobrang daming people mag-engage. That's the types of partnership that you can think of or you can check. Ayan, mga same communities ngayon. Ito yung binanggit kanina, same communities may be the same size as you or bigger. Diba? For example, sa Let's Eat Pare. Let's Eat Pare community. Ano mga kasama niya? Let's Drink to That Pare. Under same group sila. Ayan, food and food communities. And then syempre, you want to be able to understand substance. May substance ba yung group na na-join yun? Naka-join na ba kayo sa group na may mga spammers? Alam niyo yung may nagsisend ng mga XXX na content doon or mga click this in order for you to win? Meron ba dito naka-encounter niyo mga ganyan? Or napa-join na lang sila sa isang community tapos akala nila quality, yun pala. Walang masyado nag-engage. So meron kaming 5 things that you want to look at in order to check for the substance of the community. Number 1, you want to check on the activity ratio. How active is the group? Are the people commenting or sharing or reacting the previous post? Meron ba nagpo-post sa kanya? You can check it on the activity part ng every community. Ito makikita nyo. For example, we have here 8 new posts today, 452 posts in last month, 1.7 million total members, additional of 294. 4 years na sila. This is an example of an active group. Imagine 452 yung post last month, diba? Divide mo it by 30 yon, almost nasa 12 10, 15 yung nagpo-post everyday. Next, group culture. Okay ba yung culture doon? Maganda ba yung pagpapalakad? Good avenue ba siya to be associated with your brand? Align ba siya sa values mo? Kanina pinag-usapan sa brand yung brand values mo. Align ba yung community na yon sa values ng brand mo or sa customers na hinahanap mo? Yan. Next are the restrictions. You need to always check. Ano ba yung restrictions nila? Ito yung rules na binanggit ko kanina. For example, dito before you join, they want you to, follow our brother sister community. They have Instagram, Let's Eat Pare. They have Titos and Titos of Manila. They have TikTok. Yan. They also requesting like our FB page. Ayan o. Meron din dito community guidelines. So posts and comments that are derogatory, racist, or sexist are not allowed. Yan yung mga restrictions na hanapin mo kasi bakit? It means na kapag nag-post ka dyan, protected yung post mo sa mga loko-loko, sa mga jejemon, sa mga, alam mo yan, yung mga nagmumura, bad mounting, mga ganun. Next is syempre collaboration. What does this mean? Is this group open for collaboration? Merong mga communities na ang laki-laki lang nila, they're not open to collaboration kasi bakit? They're a close group sila. Meaning, mahirap makapasok. Examples here is yung mga doctors community. Bago ka talaga maka-join, you need to be a doctor. Bago ka maka-post, kailangan na-check nila yung iba't ibang details mo. But the fastest way for you to check that, if open for collaborations the group, is to really message the officers there. Yan, i-message nyo yung admins. Ito, makikita nyo admins. And open yung kanilang line for that. Very open sa Facebook community, naka-public yung kanilang information. And syempre, size of audience. Size matter. Example, Classic Titos and Titos of Manila, they have 1.7 members. For example, Homebodies, they have 3 million members. But I want all of you to take note na hindi every time, no, na mahalaga yung size. Kasi meron kang makikita ng mga groups na 150,000 yung members pero yung nandun hindi quality. Kaya nga meron tayong naunang 4 na kailangan yung i-take note. Kasi pag wala yung mga yon, it doesn't matter kahit sobrang laki pa niya. For example, sa Homebodies, imagine nyo, even if meron silang 3 million members, if hindi quality yung kanilang culture, if wala silang restrictions and all, tingin nyo madami magjo-join pa dyan? Wala na, that will be declining. If yung engagement nila or posting nila in some way biglang tumigil, may magko-continue pa ba dyan? Definitely wala. So it's not just the size that matters, but the quality of the group itself. Ayan. So again, balikan lang natin. Sorry. Yan, una yung aking mga ano. So balikan lang natin. Activity ratio. You need to check for the culture of the group. You need to check for the restrictions and guidelines. You need to check if they're open for collaboration and syempre size of the audience. Meron ba tayong questions before we move to other topic? Yan, I'll be opening the floor for some questions you may have.
Very good.
That's it. Ayan. Thank you very much, Miss Izzy. So let's talk about influencer marketing. So, and bakit ba ito related sa communities? So, very quick lang, what is an influencer marketing? So this is a new type of marketing that uses influencers to promote something to a large market. And ano bang influencer pala before we continue? So, influencer or opinion leaders. Sila yung mga tao na ang dami nilang following base. They are the people na kapag sinabi nila maganda tong brand ng alcohol na to, yung mga followers niya is bibili. And they use, now most of the time, as of now nga, ginagamit nila mostly social media platform. They use social media platforms to create content and gain influence. Pero syempre, hindi lang dyan naiikot yung influencers natin. Sobrang dami, even offline na yung mga politicians natin. They are influencers. That's a very good example of influencer. They are opinion leaders. They can affect decisions of the people around there. And then, hindi lang social media platforms yung ginagamitan nila. Sila yung mga tarpaulin. That's an example of influencer. So meron lang tayong some types of influencers. Actually, ito yung major. We have the micro-influencer and the macro-influencer. So we have micro-influencer with 500 to 10,000 followers. And we have the macro-influencers with 10,000 to 1 million followers. So ano bang ginagawa ng influencer sa community mo and bakit siya important? Number one, they bring their own followers. Diba? Imagine nyo if si Liza Soberano na sa Homebodies and nag-post siya doon. Lahat ng fan base ni Liza Soberano will follow her. Sabihin na natin siguro 30% or 40% ng fan base niya susunod. But that's an additional percentage na pwedeng mag-join sa community mo. They can initiate a campaign and you can expect engagements from them. Isang post lang nila. For example, sa Twitter, di ba, isang post lang ng kahit sinong celebrity, ang daming retweets, ang daming reaction, ang daming comments. That's an example of engagement. And again, syempre, they can invite other influencers and then do the same thing for the first two. Ayan, sige.
Kahit actually hindi na tayo mag-breakout room, i-post na lang natin to since we're less than 30 naman. And so
Yeah.
this is the support group, Digital Advertising Philippines. So we are starting this movement. Join here for all of your questions and anything under the sun. Under digital advertising, we will support you. Lahat ng tools then will be found here. A template for social media calendar, how to create the content, the slides, the replay of the entire class will be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please join now. Let's take around 3 to 5 minutes to join.
Post natin here. Okay.
Post ako na.
Sige, post naman. Thank you, Chris. Ayan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Invite your friends. They can access. This is a free group. They can access all of the free tools. You can share, yung mga hindi naka-attend, you can share the YouTube video and you can share it to them. Lalagyan namin ng timestamp yung video kasi this is a full class kasi. So medyo umabot tayo ng ilang hours. Maglalagay kami ng timestamp. If may particular topic kayo na gustong i-watch lang, pwede nyo ipapanood. So we'll let you know kapag okay na siya dun sa YouTube. We'll announce in the group and we will email you and we will send you a message.
Yes.
Yes.
Yan. So, meron na po tayo episode 2 but to be announced ang ating date kasi we have our team building kasi ng July. So, we'll let you know. So, our second episode would be how to monetize.
To monetize your social media platforms.
Ayan.
Yay!
So, dahil marunong na kayong gumawa ng content, the next step is monetization. Ayan. So, hindi lang actually brands and products and services ang pwede yung pagkakitaan. These platforms can be monetized. So, make sure to invite your friends. Connect with us on all of our social. It's at Immensity Group, PH, 2P, on everything. So, from Facebook, to Instagram, to YouTube, to TikTok, to LinkedIn. It's same lang yung handle namin at Immensity Group PH. Ayun. So hopefully, thank you so much. Hopefully you leave us a good review on our page. We will let you know. We will email everyone. Lahat ng tools na meron. Actually, very deep yung tools. Yung branding in this checklist, use that to rediscover your brand. Medyo mahaba lang siya, 5 pages, pero kung may marketing team kayo or kung ikaw lang talaga sa marketing, i-rediscover mo, itutok mo na maayos ang content mo, papunta doon sa conversion na kailangan at deserve mo. Ayun. Thank you again for attending our class. Ayan.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you everyone. Good night. Sorry
you
umabot
po.
tayo ng 10.
Thanks to all.
you.
Ang dalawang
Salamat.
episode.
Thank you,
for
everyone.
episode.
Thank
Night.
Night.
Good
Hope you had fun. Good night. Bye.
Good night. Good night. Nice learning.
Night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please
Thank
try to
you.
You.